The man in the cell across from Joe didn't look like a criminal. He sat upright, back against the concrete wall, hands folded in his lap as if he were still on duty. His posture was wrong for prison, too disciplined, too controlled. His eyes stayed alert, tracking every sound in the corridor. Not fear, training. Joe recognized him immediately. The voice, the stare, the way he'd held the radio steady in the police car. James, the same officer who had arrested them, the one who had called for backup, the one who had said just in case. Now he wore the same grey as everyone else. James noticed Joe staring. His body stiffened instantly, his jaw tightened. He stood, slow and deliberate, stepping closer to the bars. "You," he said flatly. Joe didn't move. "You're the one I arrested," James continued, voice low, sharp. "The calm one, with the chaotic team." Joe nodded once. "Yeah," James scoffed. "Figures, of all people." His eyes narrowed. "Why should I listen to anything you say?" Joe didn't answer right away. Instead, he asked quietly, "What happened to you?" That question hit harder than a punch. James turned away, pacing once, then twice. His hands clenched, his composure cracked, not violently, but enough. "I need to get out of here," he snapped. "I was falsely accused. All of it. I don't belong in this place." Joe watched him carefully. "What did they say you did?" James stopped pacing. For a moment, he didn't speak. Then, slower now, stripped of anger, "I shot a man during a traffic stop. Knife in his hand. He charged. I had seconds." His voice dropped. "It was self-defense." Joe didn't interrupt. "They arrested me anyway," James continued. "Then it got worse. They said I was dirty, said I took bribes, said I worked with Mexican cartels." A bitter laugh escaped him. "I spent my whole life enforcing the law, and they turned me into everything I hunted." Silence settled between them. Joe could hear it in his voice. No lies, no excuses, just disbelief. Joe stepped closer to the bars. "Then let's find a way out." James snapped his head toward him. "No," the word came fast, automatic. "I won't betray the law," James said. "I won't become what they think I am." Joe didn't argue. He simply asked, "Are you happy in here?" That stopped him. Joe went on, calm, almost gentle. "Look around. The law you trusted put you in this cell, took your badge, took your name, left you to rot." James stared at the floor. "They turned against you," Joe said, "and you're still protecting them." Long seconds passed. James didn't respond. He didn't look up. He just stood there, wrestling with something deeper than anger, identity, faith, loyalty. Finally, he exhaled. "I don't take orders from anyone," he said quietly. Joe nodded. "I wouldn't want you to."